smart or something really stupid, but today I'm going to a different city called Dong Hoi. And I just got a taxi here, got a good deal because the hotel booked the Grab for me. And as soon as I got here, there was a guy who had this van who, of course, wanted to get me to go in his van. I was planning on going in a nice, comfortable bus. Big bus like that. Anyhow, he told me the price. The price is really good. Says that he's leaving in 15 minutes, which I kind of highly doubt. But we'll see what happens. This might be a learning lesson or one way or the other. So far I'm the only person on here. I think there's other people have their stuff there. They're just waiting inside. But I was ushered into the van, so we'll see how this all works out. Now, why am I going to Dong Hoi, which I'd never heard of up until a few days ago when I was doing some research? Well, one word: caves, and amazing caves. This is the area of Vietnam that has the most amazing caves, including the largest cave on the planet. Unfortunately, and it kind of annoys me, I can't see the largest cave on the planet because A, the tour is ridiculously expensive. It's like $4,000 and up, or I think it's a 4 to 5 day trekking tour, and it's all booked up for all of 2025 and who knows how much into 2026, so that one's not even out. But there are a whole bunch of other pretty cool looking caves about an hour from Dong Hoi that I'm just going to take my time and hopefully check a bunch of those out, so it should be fun. I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to getting out of the city too. Dong Hoi is a lot more of a tranquil, smaller city, so this is good. I don't know what's going on. We left the terminal and now we're just sitting here a block away. And then he got into it. Our driver got into a heated exchange with a woman he obviously knows, but I don't know what that was about.
Đừng có đi vào đứng ở đây mà gọi này. Tắt cái ra đâu được không? Mẹ đứng đây, xa lắc xa lơ ai biết đường mà đưa.
That's the lady he was arguing with before.
Phải cùng tao phải làm cái bữa đó.
Those freaking people lied to me. They told me they were taking me to Dong Hoi for $150. Now they're sending me off. Unbelievable. Now I don't know what's going on. I think we're like 2 hours still from Dong Hoi. Back on track. Two old guys helped me. I have a hell of a time understanding what they're saying now. I thought at first the one old guy, he wanted 200,000 dong to help me, but I guess he was telling me that the cost of the bus to get to Dong Hoi is 200,000. Anyhow, I'm relieved I'm back in a bus. Well, that was interesting. So at least the people on the second bus were a lot friendlier and more helpful. And I should be only about 4 blocks away from where I'm staying. The one funny thing was that even though the first bus got me a good 2/3 of the way there, if not 3/4, I was charged $200 for that last leg versus the $150. So not sure what the deal is with that. Anyway, I'm here. Oh my God, I can't believe it. A little bit of blue sky. then the big, I guess that's part of the ocean right over there. I should be right down the corner here, I hope. See people park their motorbikes and even their vans right on the sidewalk. What's the point of even having a sidewalk? Here we are, Dolphin Home. Thank God. And there's even a bakery right beside. Dolphin Homestay. I guess this is the entrance here. Hello.
Hello.
It's Dolphin Homestay? Yes?
Điện thoại ba vậy sao như chậu gọi hỏi hả bác? Gọi cũng nói hình đó được.
No, I don't know why, but not quite what I was expecting for some reason. Thought the place looked different in the photos. Anyway, this is the bathroom, Western style toilet, shower, I presume there's hot water, sink. So I got all the basics. It feels reasonably comfortable. The two ladies there I was greeted by, they didn't really speak English, but then they put me on the phone with the person who I guess maybe runs it. She speaks English. Hopefully she's coming over to maybe help me organize tours and things. Alright, she said there is a place with pho. Very close. I think she said number 30. I see numbers on the buildings here. 36. Looks like a nice walkway over there, which I will definitely check out before I lose light. I guess it's just going to be one of those days. Can't find a place with pho. Usually there's places that have pho, the soup, everywhere, but when you kind of want it. Anyhow, if I can't find it soon, I'll just have whatever. Well, she said there is a pho place to the left and to the right. I've checked out the right. Can't find anything, so I'm gonna walk along the beautiful park area here. It is very nice. And very clean. Yeah, I really like this. Oh, by the way, when I was on my way out of my room, I saw another couple rooms were open, so I wandered into them because there's nobody staying in them, and they looked nicer than my room. And they're by the street, but much brighter and no bunk beds, so I don't know why I got put in with bunk beds. Maybe it's what I inadvertently requested on booking. But if I can, I'll switch rooms and I'll be happier. I'll take a quick gander over to the water here, but it doesn't really look like it's anything that nice looking. Pretty sure this would definitely be part of the ocean. But yeah, not a nice color or anything. But it's always nice to be by water. Well, these are certainly colorful looking boats. I presume they're fishing. Question is, are people living aboard them as well? Hard to say. But beautiful colors. Going to make a presumption and say that maybe this area here is for doing mass Tai Chi. Just in case you're wondering, feels like it's not even 20 Celsius. I mean, it's somewhat comfortable. I'm not wearing a jacket now. I'm not cold, but I'm certainly not feeling any warmth either. So I have all day, I think, to hang around this city and check it out. Don't really know what it has to offer, but I'm just gonna have a chill out day and get organized and figure out my cave tours and figure out where I'm going to stay. So I'm staying at Dolphin Homestay, and this is a statue of dolphins. Can I presume that maybe there's dolphins in this area in the ocean? I'll have to dig into that. Okay, come on. So while I was walking in the park, oh, there we go. Pho. I noticed the word pho on that sign there, and I went in and she was kind of wondering why I was wandering in there. So I asked if you have pho, and she pointed me to over here. This is more expensive than, or is it? Are they even open? I don't know if they're open. Oh, that's great. It looks like they're all closed. Jesus. That's what I want right there. Nothing appears to be open. I see some guy down there. Doesn't look like he's prepared. What am I gonna do?
No.
No. You heard the lady. No. Crazy. Well, there's places open. Might not be able to have my pho. In my starving, delusional state of wanderings, come across this canal here. I presume people live in these homes, floating homes. I see pho over there, but I can't see if it's open. But there is a little bridge over here. This is getting ridiculous. What is this place? Do they have... Oh, I shouldn't say that word. Fuck on. No pho. Fuck on. It'd be helpful if I knew what things were. Which I don't. Well, looks like there's more places on this side of the road than the canal side. Hello. What do we have over here? I mean, that looks pretty tasty there. Whatever it is. Banh mi, okay. At least they have some English there. Prices are reasonable. But they're closed. I guess this is just a thing here. Saturday siesta time. Alright. Back we go to the canal side again. I mean, like I say, I have seen places that are open, but they just didn't have pho. I'm gonna have to give up on the whole pho thing, I think. as we come across this little walking bridge here. I'm gonna check out that other place there that says Pho. And then if it isn't open, I'm just gonna give up and have pizza or Thai or whatever the heck I can find. Kind of neat along here though. I don't know if I'm actually wandering closer to where I'm staying or further, because I kind of wasn't expecting to see this canal. Thought I was walking towards where I was staying, but I don't think I am. The place closed. Place is open, but I have no idea what the food is. They don't have pho, but they have a banh mi. So I'm going with it. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to have to drink here. Looks like they have a peach drink, a pineapple drink. I will not starve to death. This one, pineapple.
Yes. Một at home em ơi.
Well, this is different. I guess this is a build your banh mi place. Looks good though. Looks like there's lots of stuff to put in there. Finally, I am fed up. And just wandering back to the hostel. Or the homestay, I should say.
Ở đó anh Trung nó được cái cặp chân được cặp chân đó Trung xuống đi.
Just so happens that the market is right around the corner from where I'm staying. Or at least I think. I think this is the market. Grape, holy smokes, those are huge grapes if those are grapes. Oranges, apples, is that small papaya or mango? I think it's mango. Maybe it'll be busier tomorrow. Doing a Dusk canal walk again. Now there's some lights happening, looks a little nicer.
Mà không có là được thôi.
Nice to see some street vendors along here. Of course, I'm not sure what a lot of those things are, but who knows, maybe we'll get around to tasting some of it at some point. Since my plan is to be in Vietnam for at least 2 months, maybe 3. Very nice. Kind of afraid to try any of those hot dog-like things. Who knows what's in those? Let's have a walk through the park with a little bit of light on. Doesn't look like they've got all the lights on yet. Some more outdoor exercise gear over there. A few Christmas lights along the main road there. I don't know what the structure is or was, but it looks like the old ruins of something. Appears to be made out of mostly brick, so it can't be ancient. Well, I was wrong about that other big area earlier being the cheese space. Apparently this is it right here. Not much movement so far. Maybe they're filling their hands of chi energy. I think that they're all in suspended animation, preserving their immortal life. This area here seems to be a little more brightly decorated. And seem to be coming upon some kind of a special gate, but I can't read what it says. Major bridge right here. There's hardly any traffic. I find it a little bit mystifying actually as to why this city, which I'm going to guess has a million people maybe, and there's just so much less traffic here. Not quite sure what is here, but it literally seems like this is almost a moat, that the water goes all the way around whatever is in the middle there. I must look into it a little more. I seem to have come across Party Central here. The surprising part is that it seems to be a scooter sales place. High-class scooter sales, maybe? People are all dressed in suits. It's kind of weird. Anyhow, I seem to have run across some kind of a major monument spot here, so let's get a little closer. They meticulously maintain all these trees. And again, where's all the people? It's almost like one of those abandoned Chinese cities. Very peculiar. I see one person, and there's two in this whole square. Oh, I hear some nice piano music coming from somewhere. Let's keep all the people peaceful, maybe. Sorry, I know nothing about this monument. The only thing I do know is that the last two words, Quang Binh, that's the, I don't know, do they call them provinces here in Vietnam? But whatever the area is equivalent to a state or a province. And you've got this carving showing people canoeing. What else are they doing? There's some kids in there. Looks like they're kind of cheering them on. Palm tree. Some three wise elders, we'll call them. And then you've got some workers. Presume you can hear that piano music coming from over there. Amazing how peaceful it is. And just in case you're wondering, I do feel perfectly safe walking around on my own at night, although it's only not even 6:30 p.m. yet, but even if it was 8:39, I'd still feel pretty safe, I think. Okay, there seems to be some kind of a little pagoda-like thing down here. Maybe a temple? Yeah, it might be a temple over there. It is indeed a temple. Doesn't necessarily seem like it's a Buddhist temple. Probably have to take off my shoes if I want to go inside. Which I don't know if I want to bother. Yeah, I would have to take off my shoes. Looks like it's made of a very nice wood. I wanted to head back to the black tie van. I want to figure out if that's really somebody singing or not. I kind of suspect it is actually. If it is, he's pretty good, and I'm guessing he's somebody recognized in Vietnam.
Trời bên kia nắng tươi lung linh ngỡ ngàng khi cơn mưa vượt qua tình yêu đôi ta vẫn cơn phong ba bão giông cuốn lắm những đêm dài mà sự dưới soi sắc em yêu đời.
As you can see, that is a live band and a live singer. That guy is definitely a professional, without a doubt. Be interested to know who it is. I wish more people were watching from Vietnam to let me know who that is. Could be somebody really famous. Soccer. So I wandered down here because I noticed this archway or whatever you want to call it lit up. Oh, I think this just goes through to the what I thought at first was a moat, which is not a moat. Ooh. The bridge across the, whatever you want to call it, canal. Looks very nice. I think I'm going to go back to where that band is with my translator. I'm going to ask them if the singer is, or the group in general is a well-known Vietnamese band. Kind of curious now.
những gì đang qua liệu rằng có ý nghĩa gì đời đời có lẽ từ rất lâu không dành cho ai vậy thôi có đâu đến mãi cùng đời ai có rằng hai người về bên sẽ đến với em người nhé.
Well, it was nice of them to invite me in to listen to the performance. And yes, it was some famous professional singer and band from Vietnam, so that was fun. We seem to have some kind of a lit up trike rental thing or something like that here. Interesting. Well, here's some of the restaurants that were closed earlier have awakened. So now I have a greater selection. Probably still going to just have some pho to stick with the budget. But I'll have a little wander around and check a few places out first. Wouldn't you know it, I went to the place that said pho on the outside. I looked at the menu and I couldn't see anything that said anything about pho on the specific, and nothing was in English, so here I am on the pho hunt again. Pretty close to where I bought the banh mi for lunch. Long last I found my pho. Go, nice bowl of pho and some nice rabbit food to go along with it. So before I sign off, let's just do a little recap of the day, shall we? So lesson learned, go with the bigger buses. I could have booked online a sleeper bus on a big bus, probably a reputable line, for 16 Canadian dollars, but instead I went the route that I did, which I think cost me even more than $16. So next time I will definitely be booking online, or I will bypass those people who are kind of pushy. They definitely misled me. They're the type of people who are kind of willing to do anything to get you in the van. They're pretty strong-armed about it. And so I won't be doing that again. But once I got to Dong Hoi, it was like I heard, pretty quiet town despite the size of it. So far I like what I see, and tomorrow we'll see what I can get up to. And I'll be planning my cave adventures tomorrow as well, and you're going to be, stay tuned for that, because you're going to be absolutely amazed by the caves here. They're world-class caves with the formations inside and everything. So thanks as usual for watching. Till next time, take her easy, eh?